You want to pick the milk today yourself? But you can't pick it.
Yes, yeah.
Give your brother to pick it. You can't carry it. Let him carry it. Abby, let him. You hold together, both of you. Hold together.
He won't let me hold.
Hold together. Okay, let's hold together.
Fine.
Come.
Fine.
I know it's yours. Let's hold together. Yeah, ma. What now, kusa? Now, kusa. Mubanze mutunge abakazi babo mubonemo. Good job! Yes, we did it! You're so happy and your brother is not happy at all. Put up, 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 up. Woohoo! We did it! Oh, you're gonna pour that. Yay! Clap for that. Clap, clap. Oh, you want a high five? Good job! So today I'm going to be making vegetable rice, and for the vegetable rice I'm going to need some peanuts, and then I'm also going to be needing some cashew nuts. I already have some cashew nuts that are already fried, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to fry a little bit of the peanuts. We don't need much, we just need a few of them because they're going to be added in our vegetable rice, and then I'll just soak them a little bit in oil. If I had ghee, I would have used that, but guys, I have not yet made ghee, so I have no ghee in my house, and I'm going to be using cooking oil. I'll just soak them a little bit in the oil, and after there I'll just start immediately making my fried rice. So this is a very simple recipe. It doesn't take a lot of time. You just need to chop up any vegetable that you have at home. So the vegetables that I'm going to be using today is of course peanuts, cashew nuts, and I also have some green beans like the French beans, with some potatoes, tomatoes, onions, and that is basically what I'm going to be using. So for the spices that I'm going to be using are some cumin seeds basically, and then I'll also add some black pepper, I'll add some cloves, I'll add some cinnamon stick, and I'll also add some bay leaves. And I'm not going to be using red chili today or green chili because mainly I'm cooking this for the boys and Rose. I'll just add in some red chili powder, so I also added some cardamom. Today I'm going to the hospital, you guys, to try and trace for my results. So before I go ahead, I'm going to be telling you guys that they lost my tissue. Okay, they lost my tissue, basically the one they had took out through the biopsy, so they don't have it, and they wrote on my report that I have to go in for another biopsy. So I'm like, no, I'm going to go there, and I asked them what happened exactly to the tissue that I had given you guys. Anyway, let us continue. I also added some stones, and I'm just going to soak them a little bit and then add our onions. I'll be using a little bit of garlic and ginger. I have some pounded garlic and ginger in the fridge. I'll be using that, like a little bit of it, a pinch, because we don't want it to be a lot in our rice, right? So we're going to cook up our onions a little bit, and then we'll add in our vegetables because we want them to get ready together, right? But before that, I'm going to add in a little bit of garlic and ginger, like this much, and then I'll cook it until the raw smell comes out. And after that is when I'm going to be adding in our vegetables. So as I was saying, I have to go to the hospital and then ask them what happened to my tissue, and then we see what is going to happen. And I'm going to basically take you guys with me because I went there yesterday, and yesterday I didn't shoot any video. I just wanted to take a day off and rest a little bit, and I didn't shoot it for you guys. But the results that they gave me were wrong. Like, okay, they were not wrong, they just did a different type of test, because they are saying they have no tissue. Like, basically they claimed I didn't give them that tissue because in this hospital, like, the tissue is supposed to be delivered to the lab by the patient, not the doctor. I don't know, maybe that is how they work. So they're saying we didn't give them the tissue, yet we had given it to them. So I'm planning, me and my husband are planning to go there and ask them like what happened to the tissue that we gave you guys, because we basically gave you the tissue, like we know we did it, and the person that received them, like both the samples, we asked him like, are they going to give us different reports? And he's like, no, for us we take this as one. You get what I'm saying? So anyway, we'll go and we'll see what happened to it, but as of now, let's continue cooking. I'm adding in a little bit of red chili powder. As I said, I didn't add in any dry red chilies or any green chilies because I'm cooking this basically for the boys. I don't know whether I'll be here on time to eat, so I added in a little bit of cumin powder as well, and I'm going to add in garam masala. Garam masala is basically a mixture of all spices. I usually make all my spices from home, guys, so garam masala is also made by me. It's a mixture of all spices and it smells so super nice. So we shall cook up our onions and our vegetables until we feel like, you know, the potatoes are almost tendered, like a little bit tendered, because we're going to pressure cook this. It's a one pot thing. Now we're going to be adding in our tomatoes. Remember, our potatoes are not cooked properly. We shall sort them out and we shall let them cook together, and then we shall see. The potatoes don't have to be mashed, no, because remember we are going to pressure cook it. So we're going to add in a little bit of salt to taste, as we have added in all the other spices, and we'll mix everything together. Let everything get ready. Why am I speaking this again and again? Ooh. After cooking everything together properly, I've added in the rice and I'm gonna mix everything together. And now I'm adding in our peanuts and the cashew nuts, because we're going to cook this together. Mixing them as well is so important, because you know we're just going to make a very tasty fried rice or maybe vegetable rice. So I'm adding in hot water because I want to speed up the cooking of the rice. And I don't know, I don't really know how to, you know, get a cup and measure maybe how much water I'll be needing for rice. I usually use my eyes, I don't know why, but anyway, that is enough for the rice. And now I'm going to pressure cook it at 2 whistles, and that will be it for our vegetable rice. Trust me, it is so tasty. And then I had to make lemon water for my husband. He really needed some hot water, and I added in some lemon and some honey and just made it, you know, like a little drink for him, because he said he wants to drink it while we're going on the go, like we are driving to the hospital. So yes, I made him just not too much, a little bit of it. I squeezed a very small portion of lemon. Hadash, you bite yourself? What happened, baby? You bite yourself? Why is it bleeding? You said it's bleeding.
Don't you see this?
I think that is food. That is not blood. Small. Sorry, baby.
didn't remove anything. You had put here everything. The report also. Huh?
The one for yesterday.
Where is it?
I put everything.
Did you bring?
I actually wanted to show you guys the monkeys that were on this billboard screen, but but unfortunately the advert I think got done, and this is the advert that they brought. I kept on waiting, probably it's gonna come back, but it didn't. They were so cute, like the monkeys that were on there. So we decided to take this road to Mulago because the other side of Kamocha is usually so busy. Like, is it Kamocha? I think it is. It is usually so busy, like traffic is a lot around the Mulago area. You can take like an hour seated around Mulago itself, but the traffic is so crazy. So we decided to use this side. So we have arrived in Mulago, and the first stop is the pathology lab to ask for my tissue, as I've told you guys. So thankfully we got parking like around this area, because usually we come and the place is super full, but the guard got us parking because I've been coming here again and again, and we kind of started talking because he speaks the same language as I do. So when we went there, this is the place, this is the pathology lab. We decided to just ask them like what happened. Once we got done with that, the head of the radiology center decided that we should have a mammogram, and that is what he had, and then we came for lunch afterwards. And right now we are at a restaurant. We've come to get some lunch, to grab some lunch, and we shall take some food at home, like what we are going to be having at home as well. And yes, this is me, so let's go up and have, you know, what we eat. We were actually ordering for food to take with us home, but then while they were making the food, we decided to tell them to give us some biryani, because both of us were so hungry. So we decided to eat just a little bit of biryani, like a plate. We shared one while they were making our takeaway to take home, and the biryani came super quick. I was so happy. So let us have lunch. This is how the biryani looks like, and we had some curd, like that is yogurt, plain yogurt mixed with all the vegetables, and yeah, basically that is what we had for lunch. And then we packed some other foods like we're going to be having at home, like naan, some rice, and some other vegetables as well, because I feel like eating vegetables today. But we had lunch from here, and then my husband had to drop me home, and then he had to go back to office. And basically, yes, this is how we spent our day. So we did a mammogram, guys, and we're going to be receiving the results later. I don't know what these guys are trying to do, but it is a lot on me. It's stressing me too much, but it came, and to a strong girl, because I'm so strong and I know everything is going to be fine, and all the tests that